In the beginning of the term, we start with individual coding just to get the students familiar with the different platforms that we use, and then we slowly start grabbing onto that concept for some of our projects. By the end of the term, the students know exactly what role they need to take on. They know exactly what their responsibilities should be.
Well, I think one of the benefits of pair programming is that every kid sees it twice. So when I pair them up, they will flip-flop between navigator and driver. I want them all to get that speaking chance. I want them all to have that programming chance. And there are students out there that would prefer just to be the driver. So when we design the group, I'll shake it up in the beginning of the class, and then that's their person they'll run with for that day. When you do this, you must follow the rules. We have certain rules that we're going to use in here where if you are the driver, you don't do anything on your own. You do not go off script or off book because you think you know what you're doing. If the navigator has a question about clarification, they can ask me, but that is the extent of my help, because what it does is it helps them communicate better and it helps them grow as a coder.
When you walk in my room, you'll know if we're doing pair programming or not. There's constant chatter. The pair of programmers are doing a lot of questions and answers amongst themselves. You'll see a lot of little celebrations around the room when a pair of programmers get something to work or fixed a problem. I'd say there's a lot more excitement in the classroom when they're working together. Students are learning how to receive constructive criticism or receive instructions on how to fix something as opposed to finding it themselves. So they need to learn how to be receptive of help, whether they've asked for it or not, because that's their partner and that's their job.
We want to work with somebody who's going to help us achieve our goals and our deadlines in our workforce. And so I find that they find unlikely partners. And I can't help but wonder if that doesn't help them when they get into their physics class or their chemistry class or their math classes, when they start joining together. And I think it probably eases a lot of people. We have several young kids that are going off to Washington, D.C. real soon to represent Project Lead the Way. These kids have gone through this, and now they come over there and there's a confidence, because these kids are actually now feeling confident talking to adults to explain something that might be actually pretty complicated.
Since they're communicating more ideas are flowing, and they're naturally more excited to problem solve with another person rather than by themselves. I've seen just the level of excitement increase. My class is definitely more fun using pair programming.